Hello there, it's your old friend Brad here with TriHealth Virtual Wellness. We are so excited that you have decided to do the May Virtual Challenge with us again. Hopefully these videos help to push you through and give you a little extra motivation to get that exercise in every day. Today I have got a strength class for you, so we're going to do a couple of rounds of some strength training exercises, some core work, and we'll finish with a nice little cardio burn just to get our heart rate pumping and hopefully burn some extra calories. So thank you for joining me. Let's make this a great May Fitness Challenge, and let's get started right now. Okay, so for our first round of exercises, the only tool that you're going to need for this round or at all for today is a chair. If you don't have a chair, don't worry, you can do all of the exercises we're going to do using it without one. I'll just give you a little modification. We are going to start with squats onto the chair. All we're doing here is coming down until we gently touch the seat of the chair, and we're coming back up. We're not going all the way down to a full seated position. We're going to do 10 of these. Again, if you don't have a chair or anything to sit on, you can just do normal squats. All right? So, here we go for 10. Again, just give it a light touch. Come right back up. If you want to hold it for just a half a second or so like I am, you're welcome to. I'm at 5. Remember, push those knees out. Try to keep your weight centered over the middle of your feet. We don't want it all the way back in our heels. We certainly don't want it out on our toes. And that is 10 for me. All right, we're going to flip around in the chair and we're going to do some dips. You can do these with straight legs or knees bent. I'm going to go knees bent. We've got 10 of them. All we're going to do is bend at the elbows, drop down, and then press straight back up. 10 of them. Should feel these in the back of the arm and a little bit in the shoulders. I think that was 11, but better safe than sorry. Next, we're going to do push-ups. We're going to do hands on top of the chair. If that's too easy for you, you can do hands on the ground just like a normal push-up, but I put the chair here, so I'm going to use it. All right, we've got 10 of them. Ready? Go. Good. All right, a little bit of a breather. We're going to cycle through all those again. We're going to do them a total of 3 times. I'm going to flip my chair a little bit here so it's on a little more firm ground. A little bit of sliding going on with those push-ups. All right, back to the squats. 10 of them. Go. I'm at 6. 10. Good. All right, we are going to dip again off the side. Here we go. Good. Next, we're going to do push-ups. You get the back angle for this one. Sorry. 10 of them. round. Here we go. Go. Seven. 10. All right, last round of dips. 10 of them, go. Good. And last round of push-ups. I'm going to bail on the chair on this last round, just because I'm not getting a ton of depth because of the back of the chair. So, we've got 10. Ready? Go. Good. All right, take a little breather, get a drink, and then let's jump into our next round. Okay, so for round 2, we're going to continue to use the chair for just one exercise this time. And those are going to be single leg squats. Now, if you don't have a chair, you didn't have one for the first round, all I want you to do is just split leg squats like this. So you'll just come down into like a lunge position and come back up. If you have the chair and you want to do single legs, we're just going to go 1 foot on the chair, 1 foot out front. We're going to squat down on the single leg. If it's too difficult or if you have balance issues, you can hold something. A broom handle works on one side, anything like that. If you don't have any of that close by, again, just do the split stance squats with both feet on the ground. And you can do your set of 10 on each leg that way. But I'm going to do them using the chair, work on my balance a little bit. It is still terrible. If you haven't seen me in a little while, it has not improved at all. I'm going to do 10 on this leg, switch it up, 10 on the other leg. Here we go. And again, if you have a broom or something, you can be holding that. That side wasn't too bad. This is the side for me. I can't even get my foot up there. This is the side where it starts getting bad. Here we go, 10. But again, the only way to improve this stuff is to work on it. You might be saying, but Brad, you've been working on it for 33 years, and it's still terrible. Well, you'd be right. One more. Good. One set out of the way, I did not fall on my face. There's 2 more to go. All right, we've got good mornings. So we're gonna go hands across the chest. I'll turn kind of sideways for you. Knees are slightly bent. Most of this is just going to be a hip hinge. We're trying to stretch out the low back and then tighten it up to bring ourselves standing straight up again. Here we go. want to keep that back nice and flat. Again, you want to feel that little stretch in the lower back. Kind of hold it for just a quick second. We are going to 15. I don't know if I said 10 or what, but it's 15. But feel that little stretch, and then pull yourself straight back up to the top again. If this is a little too easy, and you've got some dumbbells or something on hand, feel free to use those. Hold them up against your chest, hold them up on your shoulders. If you have that broom handle laying around, you can put it behind your back like you would a squat bar and do them that way. That will kind of decrease the amount of leverage that you have on the exercise and make it a little bit difficult because your lever arm is going to be a lot longer. So even without weight, you can just kind of change the physics of it and make it a little more difficult. Next, we're going to do a shoulder press against the wall. I'm going to be a little ways off for this, so in case you can't see it. Basically, all we're doing is we're getting down to kind of like a right angle in our hip, or at least as close as we can get, with our hands up against the wall. We're just going to drop down until the crown of our head kind of touches, and then press back out. We're going to do 15 of these, mainly because the range of motion is a little bit shorter because our head's going to get in the way. But this is kind of the best exercise that we can do to simulate an overhead press without having dumbbells. So, and I want to make sure that we're doing at least some exercises that don't require a gym with a bunch of equipment, for you guys. So, again, hands on the wall, just kind of 90 degrees. Make sure your weight's leaning into the wall. Drop down till your crown of your head just lightly touches. Press back up. Again, if you have any kind of shoulder issues, this should be fine for you to do because the range of motion is very limited. Good. Kind of lost my angle there at the end, but happens. Hand width on those, I kind of go basically just right above where my shoulders are. So my elbows will flare out a little bit. I'm okay with that. If you want to go a little wider, you can. But the wider you go, you're really going to cut down on your range of motion for that. So we're going to restart this. I'm going back to the single legs. If you don't have the chair, again, remember you can do the split leg variation. So here we go, 10 of them. Try to get down low enough that you're getting 90 degrees in that knee. Good. I'm going to switch it up. These are a very nice exercise. 10. If you sit in a desk all day, well, hopefully not in a desk, sit at a desk. If you sit in a desk all day, you need to find a new job. But if you sit at a desk all day, it's very easy to get the hip flexors to be real tight. Those are the muscles that run basically along the front of our leg up into our abdomen, just because they're shortened all day because we're in that seated position. This is a really nice exercise because of it kind of offers an active stretch on the back leg as we're working the front leg. It feels very, very nice because I do sit at a desk a lot. And as you know, I also do a lot of heavy squatting, which is not great on hip flexors. So, all right, good morning. 15. Go. If you like that stretch that you were getting in the hip flexor from the single legs, but you don't like the work involved in doing the squat, you can very much get the same kind of stretch by placing that foot up on top of the chair like you normally would, but then just coming down to a knee on that back leg and just kind of resting there, and then sitting back into the stretch. A lot of people that I talk to with knee pain, ankle pain, especially people who are either sedentary or just office workers, tight hip flexors, tight hamstrings are usually the roots of their issues. Hamstrings are easy to fix, touch your toes, everybody knows that, but the hip flexors can often be forgot about. Good. All right, we're going back to the wall. We got our shoulder presses. Here we go. Good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do the split stance one on these. I know I could use the balance work, but if you're at home doing these, I want to make sure I'm showing you everything. So again, we're going to come down, just let that knee kind of touch, and then come back up. Good. Switch out legs. Here we go. Good. All right, last round of good mornings. Here we go. So I'm going to do this round with hands on my head. And again, the reason for that is it's going to take a lot more of my body weight, move it out farther away from the fulcrum, which are my hips, which will make the exercise a little more difficult, again, because of leverage. So if it's a little bit too easy with hands on the chest, you can just kind of modify your body position and kind of increase the difficulty if you need to. Got two more. Good. All right, last round, shoulder presses against the wall. Go. Again, 15. If you're struggling to get to 15, you can go ahead and knock it down and do a little less. I think that was 15. I may have lost count. All right, that's done. For the second round, grab a drink, get your breath, and let's move on to some ab work. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 cycles of 3 exercises for our ab work. We are going to do a plank, we're gonna do a full body crunch, and then we're gonna do some leg lifts. So, first one is a plank for 20 seconds. I'm gonna go for my elbows. You can do them however you wish, however you like. But we're gonna hold it for 20 seconds. So, get ready. When I call go, get up off the ground. Ready? Go. Now, I hate planks pretty bad, so if you need a break from my voice and all my talking, this will be your 20-second reprieve. Done. I know many of you are thinking that is a short 20 seconds. All right, so we're going to do full body crunch. We got 15 of these. Knees are bent, feet are flat, hands behind the head. We're just going to roll up till the elbows touch the knees, like so, right over the middle of our body. Don't cut it short by just touching elbows to knees. If you can go a little bit further, like I kind of just did, where I'm getting inside instead of just going to here, do that. More range of motion is never a bad thing. All right, 15, ready, go. Good. That was even quieter than the planks were. It's the active contraction. All right, leg lifts. I'm going to go hands underneath my backside. You can go out to the side behind your head if you want, but I like the added protection to my low back by keeping my hands underneath me. It just keeps me from hyperextending. Feet don't touch the ground. They just come level to it. And then we're going straight up till we get 90 degrees in the hips. Remember to use your lower abs to lift the legs. Don't just throw them back there using your hip flexors and your quads. Here we go. Good. All right, flip it over. We are going to plank. "20 seconds. Ready, go. Five seconds. Good. Flip it back over. Full body crunch for 15. Here we go. Good job. All right, legs straight. We are going to leg lift. We got 15 of these. Your abs on fire? Mine are. All right, ready? Go. Should have started with these. Never end with the hardest one. Good. Flip it over for our last round of planks. Ready? And up. Five seconds. Good. Last round, full body crunch. 15. Ready, go. Good. All right. We're going to go legs flat out. Our last 15 leg lifts. Here we go. Good. All right, short break, grab something to drink, cardio burn to finish it. Okay, so to finish this off for our cardio, here's what we're going to do. 3 total minutes. We're going to alternate jump rope and a jog in place. Every 30 seconds, we're going to switch to the next one. Okay, I'll let you know when to switch. If you have trouble with doing either of those, instead of doing the jump rope, if you want to do something that's less impact, you can just do marchers if you like. You can just do calf raises, you know, kind of rapid calf raises. Same deal for the jog in place. You can do marchers, whatever else you want to do. If you want to do a modified jumping jack, you can do that also. So we got 3 minutes. Every 30 seconds, we're going to go jump rope, run, jump rope, run, jump rope, run. Okay, limited to no breaks in the middle. If you got to slow down and turn your in-place jog into an in-place walk, so be it. But try to push yourself as hard as you can for the next 3 minutes, all right? So, here we go. 30 seconds starts right now. This could very well turn into 3 minutes of awkward silence as I struggle to take in oxygen, even the slightest hint of having to do cardio. 10 seconds here. And we're jogging. you want to actually run around the room, you can. Might be a little more fun. Five seconds, back to the jump rope. Here we go. Halfway. And jogging. About 10 seconds. And jump rope. Last round. And jog. About 10 more seconds. Good. Very nice. Well, that is all I have for you today. Remember to fill out that packet, send it in to virtualfitness@tryhealth.com to be entered into our prize drawing at the end of the month. Very happy that you're joining us for the challenge this year. Again, $50 worth of home exercise equipment is on the line for 2 lucky winners. And if you're watching this outside of the challenge, I hope you enjoyed it. So again, my name is Brad. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.